Hey everybody, welcome to the Vitruvian Live. My name is Kurt and it is Thursday. Wow, it's already Thursday. Thursday, December 27th. Getting farther away from Christmas, getting closer to New Year's Eve. And in between, work. So, back from work, one more day this week. We have some plans this week. Still, tomorrow evening, it's a family dinner with my in-laws, with the whole family there, I think on Elisa's mother's side. So, it's food, so food is good. I don't think that's an occasion to bring games, sadly enough. I don't think they are really board game minded, so we'll let that pass by. Saturday evening we do presents with my in-laws, because then the son of my brother-in-law will be there as well, and we will give the presents to the people whose name we drew. And Saturday we are going to an amusement park with with my godchild and her sister, and we are going to this theme park, which is mainly focused on younger audience. So I'm curious. We'll see. It is a Christmas vacation, so it might be busy. I'm not sure. I don't like big crowds, but we'll see. We'll see what happens there. And of course, I'll try to bring a camera with the new tripod here, and we'll see if we can film something fun for you. And an announcement. Yeah, that's it. So if you might have already seen my announcement on my my Instagram, my Facebook page, or my Twitter. So if you're not subscribed to any of those, choose one of them and subscribe. Maybe all three of them. You can choose. Always nice to have more people there. Then you can see what I do. Sometimes I post things only on Instagram that you won't see anywhere else. If you're interested, go ahead. But the announcement that I did was that soon, and I'm not sure when, it depends on live, of course, but very, very soon, I'm going to do my top 100 board games of all time. And it has been 2 years since I've done that, and it's very interesting. So I've made a list. So I used a website. I'm not sure if I can remember the name. Let me cheat a little bit and see if I can find it here. It's on a site called PubMeeple, and there you can put in your Board Game Geek account, and they download or they import your complete collection or your played games. You can choose some things, and then you are shown each time 2 games, and you choose which one you prefer. I did about just nearly 5,000 clicks, so between 2 different games all the time, and at the end you get your top list from 1 to whatever number of games you played, and you register on BGG. I'm having problems speaking. So I've got my top 100. I'm at this moment I'm working to get some screenshots of games so I can put in some images. I will show the box, of course, if I have the game. There are a few games that I don't have in my collection yet, or anymore, or whatever, that still made the top 100. And so there will be a top 100, and it's very interesting. I've done this before. I think it's my 3rd time that I do this list. But always bigger lists. So I started with 21, went to 50, and last time I think I did the top 75. Now I'm going to 100. That's 2 years more playing more board games, so there was more to choose from as well. And wow, in 2 years a lot can change. So very, very interesting. If you already followed me in the past and you've seen my previous lists, there are a lot of changes here. A lot. Some of which I was surprised myself, but still, after reviewing the list, I could live with it. So there were some big drops. There are a lot of new games in there, a lot of old games that I learned to appreciate more as well. So very, very interesting, and you'll get to know which one they are very soon. So I'm still thinking about how I'm going to do it. Am I going to do 10 episodes of 10 games? Maybe do the lower list in sets of 15? I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure. And before I begin, I have to figure out if I can do a contest linked to this thing. But therefore I will need someone, of course, to sponsor me. I need to write some emails to publishers or something. I of course, I'm going to try to address publishers who have games in my top 10, which are, of course, the top 10, of course, the bigger ones. I did that same thing when I hit 1,000 subscribers, and the response of publishers was very low. So I'm not promising anything. And the biggest problem is I would buy a game myself to give away. I can afford that, it's no problem. But I did a contest one. I think I also did a contest when I hit 500 subscribers, and I gave away 3 games, but the main prize was a normal board game box. I think it was Hiroshima Hex. But the winner lives in, if I'm not mistaken, in Mexico. So I had a copy sponsored of Hiroshima Hex, but to send it to Mexico from Belgium would have cost me more than the game itself. So I'm not sure how I'm going to handle this. I might do something with Amazon if I don't find anyone, a publisher, to give something to sponsor the top 100, then I might just do a contest and the winner will get a game that I buy through Amazon. Maybe, I'm not sure. So not promising anything, but I really want to do a contest for this. So I already think that I know what you have to do to enter the contest, which I think is interesting. So stay tuned, more of that will come soon. Also for the list, I'm going to cheat a little bit. So I actually have more than 100 games in my list. Why? There are some games that I will bundle. So this is already a spoiler. For example, escape room games, like Exit, like Unlock, and all that jazz. They're in there somewhere. But I chose them as one game or one entry. I might prefer one more than the other, but they're so alike and they have give such the same feeling that I've chosen to put them together. I might as well spoil them. You don't know the number yet, but for example, Hiroshima Hex is in there as well, somewhere in the top 100. It has been last time as well. I now joined them together with Monolith Arena, the fantasy version of Hiroshima Hex. It's basically the same game, so I like it as much as I like Hiroshima Hex. Which one did I do that for as well? I think I also put Pandemic and Pandemic Legacy Season 1, because I haven't played Season 2, together. So they're in there somewhere. Not in my top 10 per se. Maybe not. We'll see. But I had to do that. So that's what happened. Also, the Legendary Encounters series. I bundled those together. So all the Legendary Encounters, X-Files, Aliens, Firefly, I picked them as well. I prefer the one over the other, but they're so close to each other, so similar. And I didn't want to have a top 100 where there were 3 the same games in there. So that's what I did. So I hope you are excited. I am excited after doing this. After not doing this last year, I'm happy I will be doing this again. I will announce the contests as soon as I can, and then we get started as soon as we can as well. And I hope you are there to watch the episodes, to comment, and to just be there. All right, folks. I will see you probably on Saturday, I think, because tomorrow, as I said, it's family dinner for Christmas. or New Year. I'm not sure why we do it. I think it's Christmas. Not sure. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Really appreciate it every single time. And see you Saturday. Bye-bye.